Hey guys, I am back with a new video and this is going to be a collaboration with LemiaCrescent or Lemmy here on YouTube. So she asked me to do a collaboration with her and I was so shocked when she did because I have been subscribed to her channel for a while now. I remember when she did Crayola artworks and she really inspired me to try my hand at Crayola crayons, but it didn't end so well for me, probably because I wasn't used to drawing at a large scale, which you kind of have to do with crayons. But oh well, I'll have to try again in the future. Anyway, you guys should totally check her out if you haven't already and subscribe because her art is amazing and she works with so many art materials, or different media, I mean, crayons being one of them. But my favorite has to be the Staedtler colored pens that she used for a line art. That was fantastic. So seriously, check her out. I will link her channel and also her part of this collaboration in the description box below. For the collaboration, we decided to do a sister piece inspired by the Cinderella movie, literally during the stepsisters Anastasia and Drizella. So we both did a line art and swapped them for the other to color. That's why this collaboration is separated into two videos for both of us. There's the line art, then the coloring video. For the line art, I chose to do Drizella. I don't really know why. I mean, I liked Anastasia better because she had more of a comedic personality, while I found Drizella to be more mature and serious. But then again, maybe that's why I chose Drizella, because I wanted to somehow get to know her character, maybe end up sympathizing with her character. So I'm just going to briefly explain the reason behind this drawing. Lemmy and I both wanted to do a piece that was somehow elegant with a touch of creepy, and I remember reading these kind of like dark origins of different children TV shows like Winnie the Pooh or the Rugrats, and I wanted to find out if there were some about Cinderella. There wasn't much in terms of any underlying dark themes aside from one of the versions of the story that had the stepsisters cut off their toes to be able to fit into the glass slipper, and the only way the prince found out that none of them was the girl from the ball was because someone had told him about the blood gushing out of the glass slipper. Pretty smart of him for not noticing, right? Anyway, we were intrigued with that version of the story, and that's when we both decided to incorporate that into each of our drawings to kind of tie both pieces together as a sister piece. Aside from that, I wanted to also incorporate the idea of a string doll into this drawing and add some interest to my drawing. I mean, I was kind of thinking of how Drizella is very similar to her mother, Lady Tremaine, which kind of suggests her mother's control over her actions and her thoughts. It reminds me of the scene where Lady Tremaine examines Cinderella's pink dress and says to Drizella something like, "These beads go really well with the dress, don't you think so, Drizella?" And Drizella just goes all crazy towards Cinderella. It's so manipulative and scary thinking how a mother would have such power over her daughter's emotions. So I kind of wanted to put that in there, and the best way I could represent that idea was by making Drizella and Lucifer the cat into puppets with the strings tied around their necks, her hands, and feet. And yeah, I was pretty happy with the way this turned out. I mean, I was really just expecting that I would just draw a portrait of her and that was it. But I love adding dimension to these characters and also showing my interpretation of their characters. So this is my part of the collaboration. Click the link in the description box to see Lemmy's line art video, and on Friday our coloring videos will be coming up, so be sure to keep a lookout on how Lemmy colored my line art and how I colored Lemmy's line art of Anastasia, which was so awesome, by the way. When I saw it, I was kind of like, oh crap, mine looks completely naive next to hers, which has a much more developed style and has an amazing composition. I started to get worried that Lemmy wouldn't have much to work with my line art, but she did such a brilliant job. You guys should really check her part of the collaboration. I was seriously impressed because she added so much more life to my very simple composition, and hopefully I also did her artwork justice with my coloring. So stay tuned for the next part of our collaboration. And that's about it for this video. Once again, the link to Lemmy's video is in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.